Just when you think summer is here, you wake up to a day that starts with 28 degrees. Colorado for you. Today I am on Independence Pass, right outside of Twin Lakes, Colorado, and going to be hiking Lackawanna Peak. For a full hike review and more information about Lackawanna Peak, you can check the link below. So Lackawanna Peak is a 13er. It's a Centennial, and it's a good snow climb as well. So the plan for today is to go up the South Gully and snowboard as far down as I can on that. In terms of how to get here, you basically want to go to the La Plata trailhead and then continue about 1.2 miles, and you'll see a small parking area right on the left, and then your route will start right across from there. There is no official trail on this hike because it is up the South Gully, which is a snow route, as I mentioned. It's going to be a bit of bushwhacking at the beginning here, but should be pretty straightforward from there. This hike is about 4 miles round trip with 3,400 feet of elevation, so short but steep, and hopefully the temperatures will heat up a bit, otherwise it's going to be a crusty day snowboarding down. Whew. Man, Lackawanna Peak gives you zero warm-up. I've gained over 250 feet in a quarter mile. Right at this point of the slope, that's a good time to realize you don't have sunglasses, right? Started on the road down there, and this is the bottom of the gully. Clearly not able to be hiked or snowboarded, so obviously got to hike up a bit more. In the background here, you got La Plata Peak right there, and then that's the Ellingwood Ridge to La Plata Peak. Looking up the gully, this is more or less what you're looking for. All right, base of the climbable snow here, and very straightforward from this point on. Just cut over and then up. It's gonna get narrow for a bit and then open up once you get up higher here. Damn, Lackawanna Peak is steep up this gully, man. Holy crap. Looking down behind me there, it's pretty straightforward. The only difference from now until maybe drier months would be that in drier months you might have to work the side a bit more, but drier months are coming soon. So from here, I'm gonna round up here, and then it's gonna open up quite a bit, and that'll be the territory that I can hopefully snowboard down. Okay, I think I'm finally on the rideable section of snow, and the views behind me, very beautiful. Very secluded in this little gully here, quiet, just peaceful up here. And so just about 12,000 feet, still got another 1,800 feet of climbing. So the hike's still ahead of me, and only have about a mile to go. So it's gonna be steep. Woof. This is the steepest part of the climb here of Lackawanna South Gully, and it's not looking like I'm gonna have a continuous snowboard ride down today, but snow in here is not bad. Some sharks are like rocks that stick out at you. I'm already squinting. Really wish I had my sunglasses right now. Just about 12,900 feet right now, and about a mile and a half in. And you can see I'm gonna have to do some hiking on the way down. So let's talk about season for this bad boy. Lackawanna Peak via the South Gully, you're gonna wanna hit somewhat towards the end of March and into the beginning of May. If you wait much longer, you'll be dealing with situations like I have today. You can certainly come later than that, but just expect poor quality descent and climbing, because once all the snow melts out here, it's a pretty nasty rock gully. Man, I'm moving very slow, which doesn't really matter today. The avalanche conditions are safe until 3 p.m. And even after then, it's really unlikely I trigger anything due to the snowpack. But yeah, it's just slow going, man. Holy crap, my legs are just pumped. So today, trying out these snowboard boots with the crampons for the first time. Working pretty well. Definitely need to adjust them a bit, maybe tighter next time, but not bad, which is nice for future climbs. While we're talking about gear, the gear you're gonna need for this hike, Lackawanna South Gully, obviously a snowboard, skis if you want to go down that way, trusty mountain axe. Probably do not need anything else outside of that, really. I use trail runners just to get through the dry part at the beginning, which is probably a good idea. And then, yeah, protection from the sun and, of course, sunglasses. When packing for Lackawanna South Gully and you plan on snowboarding or skiing down, it's always important to have probe, beacon, and shovel during avalanche season as well. You can check out a complete list of gear I recommend for this hike in the description below. All right, look down. Basically came from there, road down there. Looking up, almost about to top out. Beautiful views into the Elks. Just came from down there, and finally on the ridge. Lackawanna's peak summit is right over there. So you got a little bit of ridge walking. I'm gonna leave my snowboard here and walk the rest of the midway with a lot less weight. All right, top of Lackawanna Peak, 13,825, I believe. Top of Lackawanna Peak. I don't know what number Centennial this is for me, but one closer to 100. The views are beautiful, weather's pretty beautiful. This hike took me forever to get up here, just moving very slow, which is fine. I would have been waiting on the summit for the snow to soften up for an enjoyable ride down anyway. But yeah, very steep, very steep, just unrelenting steepness. So just about 2.2 miles to the summit from the Independence Pass road down there. And the elevation I said earlier in the video is a bit off because I only have about 3,000-ish right now, and what I read was a bit higher than that. So always a good thing to save yourself some climbing. Couple quick notes just about the climb up. Definitely a very easy snow climb, nothing crazy at all. I mean, this is really something anybody can, with the proper gear and knowledge of the terrain and avalanche conditions, can do, no problem. I would even say that if you had a dog that is snow friendly, so if you're a backcountry skier or snowboarder that has a dog, this would certainly be a peak you could bring your dog off leash on. just gonna enjoy the summit for a bit longer here and switch over to snowboarding gear and enjoy the ride down. Almost down the gully, back to the initial hill you have to climb from Indy Pass. Man, I always forget how fun those couple of turns can be, even though you spend hours getting up to minutes usually of snowboarding, but definitely worth it for me today. Pop my helmet off because I'm pretty sure I don't need it while filming. Lackawanna Peak, great short little trip. Mileage wise, hours, not so much for me at least. Maybe for you, you'll be a little bit shorter, but it's going to be right about 4.5 miles round trip. Again, no official trail, so all bushwhacking up this. In terms of snowboarding on the descent, I probably got about, I don't know, 1,500 feet or so of the about 3,000 that you gain, so not bad. But you can see behind me, just late in the season, and all these rocks are really starting to show up, so you know, I had to walk down a bit, which was fine. For more information on 13er and Centennial Lackawanna Peak, you can go ahead and check the link in the description below. I'll also have a complete gear list in the description below as well. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe not to miss any future hiking related content. And as always, see ya on the next adventure.